Good morning and welcome to Contemporary Yoga for Modern Living. We're here in Sussex County, Delaware at the Bridgeville Public Library. This presentation of gentle yoga is brought to you by Be Well Sussex, an initiative to bring gentle yoga and mindfulness and meditation into your home during this quarantine period. My name is Bonnie and I represent Ananda Yoga. We bring yoga to you wherever you are throughout Sussex County and the Eastern Shore. So, what do you need to begin your practice today? Well, a mat if you have one, but if you don't, a non-slip surface, some beach towels, some blankets to roll up to help support your practice. If you have limited range of motion, it's a nice investment to get a couple of blocks, so that when you can't come into a pose or you feel like you're going to lose alignment, you can adjust with the blocks. Personally, I like to sit on them at the beginning of my practice. It elevates my hips and allows me to more comfortably find my spinal alignment in a seated pose. There's also some nifty cushionings for your knees to use in many of the different poses that you might find you need a little extra support or softness. To begin, just have a seat. This is a safe place to begin a yoga practice if you've never practiced before or if you have a steady practice over many years. We've created a space where you can begin or continue along your journey. All you have to do is find stillness. Find stillness in your body and relax your mind. You're sitting tall, not because you're stiff or because you're holding yourself this way, but because you feel a sense of the earth beneath you and you ground yourself. You root down just like a plant reaches down into the earth for stability. You'll do the same energetically. At the same time, at the crown of your head, you'll rise upward towards the sky, lifting up towards the infinite, through the ceiling, through the roof, through the atmosphere, into the sky, into the outer space, and so on. And as you root and as you rise, it causes the spine to elongate. And at the same time, you can let go. You can relax the shoulders, soften through the hips. Slight tuck of the chin helps to open up the back of the neck so it doesn't get crunched. We have a tendency, as we fatigue, to drop down and lose this sense of alignment. And to find it again, you simply root, you rise, and you'll feel your spine naturally come nice and tall and long. This also lifts the weight of the body off of the organs. It keeps this pressure off of the hips, off of the neck. And it just helps you find a sense of being alert and at attention, yet being at ease and at peace. It's a delicate balance that you have to feel for. And it's easier to find if you are grounded, rooting, and upwardly rising towards the infinite. Let your eyelids relax until they fall closed and feel for this internal alignment. The more you practice on the mat with no external conditions interfering, all of your gaze inward will become very intimate with how your spine feels when it's aligned. Any pressure on the lumbar, try to rise up and away from it. And you'll feel it relieved. A natural curvature of your spine, yet you feel as if you're leaning up against a wall. There's a slight lean back. The hands rest on the knees, palms up or palms down. And if sitting cross-legged is not comfortable for you, maybe bring the soles of your feet together, and over time, your knees will open or your hips will open to accommodate a cross-legged position. But it's not necessary. Just find stillness in your body. Root and rise. The eyes aren't only closed, we're inwardly gazing. That means we let go of attention to the things outside of the self for this time that we've designated here for the yogic practice. If you have some challenge letting go, make a little chop right at the solar plexus to disconnect any energetic cords between you and things outside of yourself, just for some time. Sometimes letting go and setting things down feels like more work trying to pick it back up. But it's important that we disconnect from everything outside of the self and stay for a sustained period of time, growing this awareness of the internal and individual life experience. Ask yourself, how are you feeling today? And then don't answer from the head. Actually feel. What are you feeling for? Energy flowing through the body. Do you feel stiff? Do you feel tense? Don't judge it. Just be aware of how energy is moving through your body. What is your state of mind? Thoughts are units of mental energy. Are your thoughts rushing about? Or do you feel at ease in your mind? Do you feel a sense of clarity or confusion? There's a continuum, there's a myriad of ways that you can feel. It's not about giving it a name or a label. It's about awareness and letting that awareness heighten. And moment by moment that you stay and feel, that awareness will grow. Thank yourself for creating this time, for holding space for yourself every single day to come into this stillness and reconnect with the self. This is the power of yoga. It pays dividends. Every time you come to the mat and acknowledge that there is a being inside of you, and it expresses itself through this physical experience, you feel a depth of connection and intimacy with the self. Relax your mind. Just like a block of ice, it can feel frozen, rigid. We can become cold in our thoughts. Relax the mind just like a block of ice left out in the sun. Let the sun warm your mind. Feel those surface crystals of ice begin to soften and melt, layer by layer, liquefying, flowing, until it's just a puddle. Still the same substance, water, but less rigid, fluid. The mind serves us when it's relaxed. We're better able to focus. Imagine a post-it note on a desk for every thought that you think every day. Tens of thousands of them. Let the thoughts come and go. Clear off that desk. Let it all go. Feel what your mind feels like when it's relaxed and open. Placing one hand on the heart and then the other. Just gently tuck your chin in. Go into this heart space every single day. Connect with the heart. Live connected with the heart. Feel the beat, that rhythm. Feel the flow of blood through the heart space. Breathe into the space, activating the heart's intelligence. Call forth into your experience from an infinite space inside of you, light of love, compassion for the self and for others. And then release your hands, but still let your awareness dwell and linger purely in the heart space. Breathing, feeling. Do you feel tension creeping into your body? Feel free to uncross your legs and recross them with the opposite foot in front. But when you do, once again, find yourself ground into the earth, rise up to the infinite, relax, feel that attention, soften the mind, open the heart, and breathe. Full, satisfying inhale. Capture it, feel it. It's got volume, it's got weight, it's energy, it's life force. Exhale lets it go longer and fuller than that inhale. Why? Because we're getting out old, stagnant energy. Let it all go. The next inhale, you open up to receive, full and satisfying. Allow it to fill you. That means let go of all resistance. Let it expand you, your belly, your ribs, your back, your hips, down to the tips of your toes, to your scalp. Invite that breath of life. Maybe you have space for a little more. Capture it and see if you can find some hidden spaces that maybe you weren't aware of. Stay tall as you exhale, letting that breath flow away from you. It's heavy, it falls away. The belly collapses. You use those abdominal muscles to gently pull inward. Find those lower abdominal cavities. Go down to your root. Go down into the pelvis. Push out all of that stale, stagnant breath so that you create a vacuum. For your next full, satisfying inhale, it inflates your body just like a bellow. Open it up, receive it, give thanks, feel gratitude for this breath, for this moment. And then that exhale lets it all go. No need to recycle the breath. There's a new one for each and every moment of your life. Now feel this internal climate, that rooting, rising, quieting the mind, opening the heart, and allowing for the fullness of breath with no resistance. This creates an amazing internal experience that only you can feel. So enjoy 2 full, satisfying cycles of breath. And when they're complete, open your eyes and bring your palms heart center. Fully present, accepting that all is whole, perfect, and complete in this moment. You are enough, flexible enough, strong enough. Make peace with everything as it is. Stay in the here and now throughout your entire practice. To begin, you simply inhale and let the hands rise above you. Pause, feel for resistance, for tension at its inception. Not forcing anything, just feeling awareness. And then your exhale, let your hands drop through your center, bowing to the self. Inhale rises, maybe let your gaze follow your thumbs. Exhale, down to the heart, tucking the chin. Full, satisfying inhale. Begin to stretch, maybe lift up a little. Exhale, sits tall, presses the palms. Inhale rises, stay. As you exhale, release your hands to your shins and round gently through the back, releasing the weight of the head, opening up through the shoulder blades, curling the tailbone under, staying and dwelling in awareness of the spine and its roundness, feeling the breath move and massage those muscles of the back with the breath, letting go through the shoulders, the face, drawing into the belly, Inhale, roots down, rises the crown. Satisfying exhale, leans gently forward. Pause, feel for resistance in the knees and the hips. Back off if you need to. Still grounded, still rising, but more open and expansive in the chest, in the collarbones. Stretching gently through these muscles. Heart light shining from your center. Inhale, rises center. Feel as your spine realigns from within. Exhale, draws into the belly to support you. Grounding down to support you so you don't roll back. And you can release through the back muscles a little more open. Let your head fall. Breathe. Feel. Inhale, rises, realigns. Exhale, opens that heart space, draws the shoulder blades back. Feel a slightly deeper stretch. Feel some opening in the ribs, in the tissues of the chest. Inhale, sits tall. Full, satisfying exhale, just lets it all go. Maybe you wiggle through your back a little bit. This is what it means to connect. Go inside of your body. Feel for the well-being. Feel for tension in the lower back, compression, signals. This is how you relieve it. Not rushing, not doing rote movements, but really breathing and feeling and staying present in your own body. Inhale, roots to rise. Exhale, touches the earth, connect. Full, satisfying inhale, slowly rises to this V and pauses. Shoulders may want to lift. Let them go. The arms are light, the fingertips extend. Inhale, feels the palms join. Exhale, draws it all center to your heart, bowing. Lacing the fingers, gently press them forward. Not locking the elbows or forcing the shoulders, but just feeling for this relationship, feeling for the joints in the fingers, the extension of the forearms and wrists. Avoid locking through the elbows or forcing the shoulders. Inhale, rises the palms up gently. Exhale, wiggles through the ribs. Feel this movement. Become aware of this range of motion of the spine. Open the armpits. Lift the gaze. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale is going to round through the back, draw into the belly, and press your palms forward. This forward press helps you open the hands, open through the joints, open through the back. Inhale, roots to rise. Relax your shoulders, no struggle here. Exhale, pulls into the core, curls the tailbone under, tucks your chin. Inhale, rises with ease. Exhale, releases the lacing, lets the hands simply float back down to the earth, touching. Flipping the palms, full, satisfying inhale. Stay on the exhale and climb that rope. You don't have to grab the rope. You're just asking this rope for a little bit of upward rise, to lift your rib cage, to elongate your torso, to get the weight off of the organs so they can breathe and get more blood flow. Inhale, joins the palms. Exhale, relaxes the shoulders, sits tall. Inhale, places one palm. Exhale, flips the other open. Full, satisfying inhale, rises to the sky first. Root to rise. Feel that extension of the side of the body. Your exhale softens the supporting elbow and lets the arm gently and comfortably rise over the ear. Feel an opening. A slight rotation upward will change the sensation. You can move about a little bit. Feel for it. Full, satisfying inhale rises. Exhale, stay. Flip that palm. Feel the root as you inhale and rise. First, stay on the exhale and press. Look up, stretch upward so we're not crushing into the side. We're lifting and elongating. And then soften the elbow, finding ease in this gentle side bend. Feel awareness of your spine. Feel awareness of resistance that you're not forcing but softening against. And then you'll flow. Inhale, rises. Exhale, gently eases to the side. Feel that waistline. Inhale, rises. Connect with the earth. Exhale, flow. We're moving with the breath. Sometimes when we move through our experience, we're not flowing with the breath. Anything you do alongside the breath feels better, has the support of the breath, its endorsement. Feel the movement of your body as the breath moves and flows, inviting oxygen and the breath of life into every space that's revealed. And then you simply touch the earth and feel all that goodness, flipping the palms, full satisfying inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Placing one hand on the knee, reaching the other hand gently behind you. First, inhale to root to rise. Exhale rotates only the torso, then the shoulder, then the neck. Feel this rotation. Let the knees drop. Let your awareness come inside of your body, deep inside. You feel the spine long and tall because you're grounding and you're rising up. You feel the spiraling of the spine. You might feel some pulling or resistance. You breathe into that space without forcing it. You feel acceptance. You feel appreciation. Your inhale slowly releases the neck, the shoulder, and the spine. Your exhale reconnects with the earth. Feel for that lovely realignment of the spine. Inhale places the other hand on the knee. Exhale brings the other hand behind you. Inhale roots to rise, turning through the torso first, then the shoulder, and then the neck. You can let your eyelids drift closed. Let go of those external focuses and bring all of that lovely attention inside to the self. The breath may be challenged here. Sometimes we're only expanding through the belly or the lungs. There's spaces in your back for the breath to expand. This will force the breath into other spaces of your body that are calling for the breath. Your inhale releases the head, the shoulder, the back. Your exhale feels that lovely realignment. Pause. Let it be. Flip the palms. Inhale rises up with gratitude. Celebrate this day, this moment, the here and now. Your exhale follows your thumbs down. You sit tall and you bow to the person dwelling inside of this home that is your body. Releasing your hands, gather your knees and feel the rebounds in your hips, your ankles, the rush of blood through. That pushes out blockage. Place the feet down and slide them away. Maybe your knees feel a little funny. Feel those sensations. Give them a little love. Help them to relax. Sweep your hands up and down your legs. You get in the habit of doing this every day? This encourages circulation when you're fully present. And then point and flex the feet. Curl the toes towards you. Look at your toes. Spread the toes. Reach them forward. Open the tops of your feet. Feel the joints. Keep the knees nice and relaxed. Feel your legs heavy against the earth. Notice how we say feel, feel, feel. That's what we're doing. Rotating your ankles. Reverse it. Listen. Connect. So much to experience in your own body. Point and flex the opposite feet. You do this. Why are your feet moving? Because something in your brain, in your mind, is able to stimulate these connections. Don't take them for granted. We can lose these connections over time. Placing the feet, grounding, aware of the earth, hands behind the knees, full satisfying inhale. Exhale, softens you back. You got the support of your arms. Don't push, don't force, just feel. You might need to adjust the feet. You might need to drop the shoulders. You might need to look at your belly, draw into it, scoop it and hollow it. Wiggle your hips a little bit so you can get that tailbone curled under. Connect with your shoulder blades. Let them open up that space in between. Lift and lower the feet. Draw the belly button in. Feel those lovely lower back muscles opening for you. All through the spine. Little tuck of the chin. Stay and breathe. Inhale sits tall, you root, and you'll rise up naturally. Satisfying exhale draws into the core, stabilizes you from within. Inhale rises, root down, push the bottom down, you'll get taller. Exhale draws into the belly, you'll open that lower back. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, rounds it back. Love on your back, give it a little extra love. We create space at the beginning of our practice to really love on the back. Inhale, sits tall. Exhale, brings the soles of the feet together. Find a gentle butterfly. Come into your hips and your awareness. Deep, satisfying inhale, sits tall. Exhale can rock your bottom out from under you and find a little gentle lean. Feeling for resistance in your experience in the hips and the back. Finding those little leans to one side, breathing into that resistance, feeling it soften. And then come center, breathe into the other side. Close your eyes. Massage that lower back with your mind. Gentle rocks from side to side. Reveal these hidden spaces. This is where injury often occurs. This is where stress can accumulate over time. If you don't work it out, it accumulates. It's like dust and dirt being swept under a rug. Sometimes it has to get scraped out, but we're going to do it gently and honoring and respectfully of the body. Come center. Give a gentle lean forward. Stay and breathe. Feeling the hips heavy, the knees heavy, falling to the earth. Don't judge how far down your knees are. Don't judge how far forward you are. You just get to stay and breathe and be. Carefully rise up. Inhale, gathers the knees, hands behind. Exhale, draws it back, tucks the chin. Inhale, rises, knees flare. Exhale, brings the heart forward. Inhale, rises, root those feet. Curl the tailbone under. Inhale, knees flare. Exhale, stay. One more time. You'll feel even more open this time. Find those soft leans. I bring you into the poses. What you feel and what you do there is all personal. Your own body. Rise up carefully. Bring your knees together, feet wide. Hands back. Let your knees gently fall from side to side, connecting with your hips, your rotators. Never let these movements become rote. There's always something new to discover about your body, especially as you become more flexible. You'll find new hidden places. Uh-oh. Okay. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Rock your bottom out from under you. Deep, satisfying inhale. Exhale finds that first lean forward. The legs are long. You might need a little towel or cushion underneath the knees. Try not to round over the back where the lower back stays here and you're straining forward. Better to bend your knees and bring the heart forward so that you release from the lower back and gently let the head fall. Stay and breathe. Feel the backs of your legs drawing down into the earth. Little lift of the navel towards the spine, don't force it. Letting go of the weight of the head without straining. Feeling your spine, feeling the responses of your body, maybe rocking or manipulating the body a little bit to make it more comfortable. While you're forward, try flexing your feet. It might shrink you back a little bit. It might create a different series or set of sensations within you. You're activating neurotransmitters. Those are those tingles you feel. Reach your toes? Great. Don't reach your toes? Great. There's no judgment. There's just being, feeling, and breathing. Support yourself up. Inhale, walks it up. Exhale, feels for your own realignment. Pause. Walking the feet in. You can cross your ankles and rock up and over the knees, or you can bring your feet out to the side. Once again, you can cushion your knees. Spread your fingers, root down through the palms, through the shins. Check your alignment, shoulders over elbows over wrists, Hips over knees, feet in alignment as well. Full satisfying inhale. Feel for the alignment of your spine. Full satisfying exhale drops the belly. Let it go. All of the gut falls. Close your eyes. Little lift of the chin. Gentle compression in the upper neck, spine area, very gentle. Curl the tailbone up. Mild compression in the lumbar. Let it happen. Easy. This is forcing fluid out from between the vertebrae. This is stretching through deep abdominal muscle. This is blood rushing to the organs. Inhale, realigns your spine. Exhale, gently rises. Take it gentle at first. Resist the earth by reaching down through the palms, down through the shins, down through the tops of your feet. Draw up into your belly, scooping from pelvis to ribs. Draw it all up. Tucking your chin. Connect with your back muscles. Feel like the spine is rising and rounding, just like a Halloween cat. And then you'll float. Inhale, you're neutral. Exhale, lets it all go. Open the heart, open the throat. Full satisfying inhale begins to resist the earth, passes through your neutral. Exhale maybe rises to the tips of your fingers, curling the tailbone under. Inhale, you're neutral. Exhale, drop the belly. So you're flowing with your own breath, not following me. Moving through your home experience. And then pausing in stillness in the neutral spine. Releasing the knees, releasing the hips, just let them fall back naturally towards the heels. If this is uncomfortable, go ahead and open the knees wide. Bring the big toes together. Rest the elbows down. Rest the forehead down. Use a block or stack your fists if you need support. Connect with the earth and let your body feel heavy. See if you can surrender some body weight to the earth. And then become active. Lift the elbows, stretch the arms, draw the bottom back. Feel the activity in this pose now. Draw into the core, slide your hands in. Inhale, realigns to tabletop. Exhale, stay. Inhale, stretches the right leg long. Stay on the exhale. There's a shift in the weight. You might need more support for your knee. Inhale, left fingertips forward. Stay on the exhale. Draw into your belly. Use the earth. Float. Right leg up. Flex and point the foot. Rotate the ankle. Reverse it. Soften the knee. Feel it bend and straighten, reaching the toe away. Slow, easy movement through the knee. Stretching it away. Maybe let those left fingertips hover or even rise. This will challenge your balance. Try not to stiffen or bite down, but instead seek internal support. Draw into your core. Use the earth. Breathe. Rise up and away from the earth. You don't have to stiffen through the face or bite down. Release the palm, flex the foot, release the toes. Forearms rest. Gently stretch through the sole of the foot. The calf and the Achilles and the shin. Feel this movement. Certain muscles and tendons and ligaments are lengthening, some are shortening. Feel for them. You're creating space. Feel that space opening up to you. That's range of motion. Release the knee. Inhale, rises up to the table. Exhale, stay. Inhale, left leg elongates. The hip is long, the leg is long. Inhale, those right fingertips forward. Stay. Pull into your core. Here's where the body begins to sag. Pull into the core. Find your grounding. Now let the leg rise. Feel the strength of the leg. Point and flex the foot. Those impulses from your mind are traveling through your body to that foot, and everything in between is active and stimulating. Rotate the ankle, reverse it. Now soften the knee, stretch it away. Lots of things happening here. Does your body tense and lock down? Does your mind lock down? Try to stay at ease. Stay connected to your piece. Beautiful. Keep that leg long. Maybe you want the fingertips to hover. or even rise. Stretch out and away. If you're fully practiced, pull deep into your core. Find fullness of breath and send that breath through your body, out through your fingertips, out through your toes. And then release the hand, flex the foot, release the toes, rest on your forearms, and gently stretch through the foot, the calf. Play with the toes. Look at your foot, stay present. And then release your knee. Inhale, rises up through your back. Pull into your core, push the earth away, tuck your chin. Exhale, neutral. Curl your toes under. Begin to resist the earth. Fill your body with breath and lift your bottom up to the sky. Drop your head. Keep your knees soft and spongy. Then let your knees float down. We're not coming to struggle. We're feeling for the ease. We're feeling for the strength. Inhale, rises up. Drop the head. Keep the knees soft. Don't force anything. Exhale, floats it down. One more time in threes. Inhale, maybe you feel a little bit more excited. You want to lift the bottom up. Don't resist. Exhale, let the knees come down gently. Uncurl the toes. Walk the hands up. Kneeling pose. Beautiful. Inhale is going to stretch your arms out and up. Exhale brings the hands to the heart. Touch one foot out to the side. You might need to cushion your knee. Fingertips above or below the knee for support and balance. Inhale stretches the arm up first. Exhale finds an easy gateway pose, softening the elbow, opening up this whole side of the body, so it's less of pushing down here. Easy on the back. Draw into your core. Full satisfying inhale is going to stretch across the sky, touch the fingertips or hand down, and elongate and stretch the whole opposite side of the body. Down through your hip. Let your inward gaze travel through your body. Linger that breath on any place that feels like it's calling for it. Answer the call with the breath. And then simply release your hand, align in your table. Inhale, rises to the cat. Feel how the body opens up now. The back is opening up for you. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, walks the hands up. Exhale, aligns, shoulders over hips over knees. Stepping the opposite leg back. Feeling fullness of breath. Stretch it up. Exhale, touches one hand above or below the knee. And then gently lean, softening the elbow. The gateway pose is a balance. It's an opportunity to curve through the spine, that lateral movement. It opens up into this flank that can get short, gets into a lot of hidden spaces. So use this and get everything you can out of every pose. Full satisfying inhale, touches the fingertips or the palm down. Exhale, easy through the shoulder. It's in the slow that we find awareness of little sticking places in our body. It's in the breath that we provide lotion through the whole body and the experience every day. And then release the arm, reconnect with the earth. Inhale, open up your back, draw that breath into your body, curl the tailbone under. Exhale, nice and released. Bring the forearms down, walk the knees back, and let your belly slowly rest on the earth. There you go. This is the Sphinx. Elbows are right underneath the shoulders, but if this feels like too much pressure on your back, just bring your elbows slightly forward or slightly back. This is a little bit of a back bend. We want the weight of the legs heavy on the earth, so let them go. Let the belly fall, let the hips drop. You might feel a little bit of compression. Let the shoulders sag for a moment. Now, pressing the tops of the feet down, the pelvis down, the pubic bone down, the forearms down, the wrists down, the hands down. You'll feel your torso rise. Slight lift of the crown, but don't crush the back of your neck. Gaze at the earth out in front of you, Sphinx pose. Now breathe. Don't tense, breathe. Relax your mind, open that third eye right there at the middle of your forehead. Send your inward gaze to that space between your eyebrows and open that eye nice and wide. This is a beautiful pose. Mild compression in the back, we're going to relieve it. So inhale, flares the elbows, release the weight of the rib cage, the chest, and just rest one face cheek. Walk the feet wide so the toes are out. And walk the arms out a little bit and just feel like you're hugging the earth. Take a nice deep breath into the body. Exhale, melts everything into the earth, softening that lower back. If you carry a lot of tension in the lower back, this might take a few breaths to get that tension out. Do it every day. The earth is here to help us realign our spine, to take the tension, to take the load that we're carrying, just like a grounding rod. Let it go. Realign the feet. Walk the hands back in. Now you can find the Sphinx again, resting the weight of the body on the earth, elbows underneath the shoulders, and then rooting down through your whole experience. Or you can try the cobra. You walk the hands right under the ribs, elbows are close. Try not to shrug your way up, but peel. Take a deep breath in. The crown begins to rise, the chest begins to peel, the ribs begin to peel. Try and keep your hips down towards the earth, so we're not trying to lock through the elbows. But feel the cobra. Shouldn't feel like a struggle. Try not to tense. You can move about. And then begin to just let the tops of the thighs fall, the pelvis, the belly, the ribs, the chest, the nose, the forehead. And then open the arms, open the legs, and turn the other face cheek. Close your eyes and breathe, hugging the earth. Be active. Give a nice big hug to the earth, and then relax it all. Feel the weight of your body, every ounce of tension you're carrying, you're letting it all go. You're feeling it being drained from you. Drain all that tension. From your temple, let it go. Connect with the earth, give it all. And then realign your head, walk your hands and feet back in, elbows closed, deep breath in, resist the earth, lift from the back, straight up. Support yourself if you need, take your time. Exhale, pauses in the neutral spine. Knees wide, big toes together. Inhale, draws the bottom back. Exhale, stretches the arms forward, now release. So we got to neutralize the spine from that Sphinx. We don't just want to walk off from that. Curl the tailbone under. There's roundness in the back. Beautiful. Inhale, support yourself up. Sit back on your heels if it's available to you, or use blocks underneath your bottom to support. Align. Full satisfying inhale stretches the arms up. This is opening the shins, the knees, the quads, hands to your heart. Keeping your hips, your knees wide. Walk the hands forward just in front of your shoulders. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, try and lift your toes up and release your hips down. Not forcing it, but rising up. Use your biceps, your triceps. Draw your bottom, draw your heels towards your bottom. Feel the stretch through the quads. Inhale, pushes back. Exhale, touch the forehead if you can. Inhale, rounds it up. Toes rise. Exhale, opens the heart, draws the heels to you. Inhale, rises. Exhale, stay back. And then you walk your hands in, rising, realigning your knees. Hands are forward, curling the toes under. Inhale, hips to the sky. Exhale, pedal it out. So here you're drawing into your core. So the belly button should be lifting up towards the back, like it's trying to reach through the back. Scooping and hollowing the belly. Try to relax the weight of the head And you're stretching here. You're not trying to hold this pose, but you're using it to elongate. Drawn to the core as you float the knees down. Uncurl the toes. Walk the hands out in front of your shoulders, and keeping your hips over your knees, drop the chest. This is the puppy pose. This is a wonderful alternative to the downward facing that we're doing. It's also a wonderful resting pose, a wonderful place to come and explore. Rise up to neutral, curling the toes under. Inhale, the bottom lifts. Exhale, pedal the feet. Rise up to the balls of your feet and then drop a heel. So you want to get a nice movement. You're not just here to pedal. You're here to feel what this pedaling can create in your experience. More openness. If it's making you more tense, if you feel more struggle, you're going the wrong way. Knees rest gently. Toes uncurl. Take a rest. Rest yourself. You don't have to be exhausted. Rest. Drag the hands back if you like. Palms up by the feet for rock. Opening up what? The back, laterally and lengthwise. Drag your hands forward. Lift just your head and walk your hands over to your left diagonally. This will elongate the right side of the lower back and along the flank. Gently draw back and breathe. And then walk your hands over to your right. Quiet your mind. Breathe. And then the hands come back centered. Rise and align in your tabletop. Spread those fingers. Feel the earth. Draw into your core. Inhale. Reach your bottom to the sky. It's reaching through the roof. You got to get it all the way up there. And stay lifted as you pedal your feet. Open up to this movement. Don't fight. Feel the resistance and let it go. The resistance is not where your body has locked. It's where your mind is holding on, where you're struggling instead of stretching and opening up to experience and fullness of breath. Breathe. Inhale, walks the hands back to the feet. Exhale, elbows to the thighs, or come to the ragdoll any way that is your way. Drop the weight of the head and just let the head be heavy. You're supported. Elbows or hands on the thighs. Belly draws inward naturally. That's what we're trying to cultivate here. A strong core that's responsive to the intentions of the body and the mind. We're supportive. We keep the breath moving. We don't want to lock up. We want to move with the breath. You feel invited to release more body weight. Keep the knees bent. This is the ragdoll. It's about surrender and letting go. You let go in layers. You let go in stages. Let the head fall. We're going to rise now, but very deliberately. Your feet are parallel. You're pushing them down into the earth. They're already grounding. Hands to the thighs for a little support. Begin to pull and hollow your belly. Roll up just a little. Pause. You're in the lower back. Inhale will rise you up a little higher. You're in the middle back. Stay. And then slowly take a nice deep breath in until you feel yourself rolling to your tallest tall while I adjust the camera. Beautiful. You'll find yourself at the back of your mat in the mountain pose. Feet hip width. Relax your shoulders and stand tall in this moment. Here, now. The feet are grounding down into the earth. The crown is rising, this root and this rise, relaxing the mind, opening the heart space. You need to bring your hands to your heart again just to reconnect with that heartbeat, to take a couple breaths in. Let it go. You can do that throughout your day at any time. Inhale, rises the arms up. Release the shoulders, stretch up. Find your tallest tall. Exhale, brings it all down to the heart and through. Inhale, rises, stretches from the back. Exhale, releases down. Don't struggle through the shoulders. Inhale, lift everything up From the hips up and away, exhale, stay. Inhale, releases the arm. One arm will rise up, nice and easy. Exhale, slides, find that standing side bend. Inhale, rises, find support. Exhale. Now inhale, rises, and just stay. You can keep moving through that flow or try lacing the fingers. This is unsupported, so take it easy. Inhale, rises. Exhale, gently leans one hip away. Full satisfying inhale, realigns. Exhale, gently curves the other way. Try not to struggle through this. Feels like too much, use the hand for support. Nobody's grading you. Do you have compassion for the self? Are you breathing fully, experiencing all of this fabulous emotion that's flowing through you right now? Many peak experiences throughout your yogic practice. Come tall. Release the lacing if you have it. Let the arms float. Roll shoulders forward, up and back to the ears. Stay in the mountain pose. Dwell here for a moment. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Be entirely aware of the inner experience. Know how you feel when music gives you goosebumps? That's not the music. That's you. That's the life force within you. It's always present. Feel for it throughout your day, throughout your life. Stay connected. Feel what moves you. Do more of what moves you to the extent that everything becomes a place from internally what moves you. Commit that to this practice on the mat and into your life, and feel your life grow in depth and meaning and substance and joy. Open your eyes. Inhale, rises up with celebration, with joy. Exhale, opens the arms, relaxes the knees, elbows to the thighs. Find that ragdoll again. Let the weight of the head go. Let something else go. Draw into your core. You can release the hands. We're going to roll up. If you need support, use it. Push the feet down. Pull into the core. Nice full breath in. Articulate your spine. Use that support if you need. Inhale, rises, gathers, reaches to the infinite. Exhale, draws it down to your heart. Begin to soften your knees, elbows to your thighs, drop the head, or find that unsupported ragdoll again. And with or without support, you'll bend those knees, pull into your core, push down, deep breath in to rise up. Satisfying exhale, mountain pose. Turning just for demonstration, we visited the chair pose. We're going to visit it again. Feet are hip width, but some people like the feet together because they're able to activate and tap into this lower half of this lower part of their torso and the inner thigh muscles by all means, but it feels a little less stable for some people. So it's up to you. First, we start by finding ease through the knees and through the feet. So when you bend your knees, everything in the shins tenses up, the Achilles tense up. We want softness here, okay? So start with that. When you look down, do your toes disappear? Try to soften back through the hips a little bit. And then stay with the knees soft and a nice comfortable release. Then play with your pelvis. Rock it forward and back. When you rock it forward, you can pull a little deeper into your belly. When you rock it back, you'll feel some compression on the lower back. We want to find a nice pelvic tilt that allows us access to these lower abdominal muscles so that they're active. These aren't hanging out. This is a powerful, powerful internal stabilizer. Use it. Let it help you soften those knees a little bit. Do you feel grounded? Inhale, stretches the arms out and up. Exhale, lets the hands float to the heart. This is the chair pose. Now we can come really deep in this pose by bringing the hips back and down and sitting more deeply, but not at the compromise of this internal experience of ease. This is the practice. Don't come here to struggle or fight yourself. This is a relationship with yourself. You gotta go in to your strong core, use the earth, and feel for this pose. Let go when you feel the struggle cannot be resolved. Inhale pushes the feet down, rises the crown. Exhale, release it. We'll try it again. Soften the knees. Check that they're not going past the toes. Soften the shins and the ankles. Sometimes they hold tension. Play with that tilt of the pelvis so that you can access those deep core muscles. And then pause and breathe, opening your heart, relaxing your mind, so that as you inhale, you rise up. Palms meet. Exhale, the easy chair. Stay and breathe. Maybe rotate, maybe explore. You can rotate the torso, place one hand gently on the thigh, and then hook the other hand gently around the waist. This brings rotation. Keep the hips in alignment. Just the torso is rotating. And then you release that back arm. Find the support of the other leg. Rotating chair. Revolving chair, or both. And then release it. Now bring the elbows down to your thighs. Heel toe the feet. Shoulder width or hip width, I should say. Drop the weight of the head. Ragdoll or unsupported ragdoll. Breathe into your back, your hips. Any place that may feel a little bit stressed from that. And then we'll roll up through the spine. Use your hands for support. Push down, pull into your core. Full satisfying inhale. Exhale finds that beautiful mountain pose. Lovely chair. Inhale, rise up, stretch up. Get everything full of breath up to the tips of your fingers. Your exhale relaxes the shoulders, rinsing it all out. Good. Let the arms swing. Not making the move. Relaxing the shoulders and letting them swing easy through the wrists, the elbows. You can let them swing more up and back, side to side, crisscrossing one over the other. Shake out the hands, open and close, rotate the wrists, reverse it, get that energy and blood moving through those hands. Beautiful. Feet are wide. Relax your knee, relax the other knee. So a lot of times we tense the knee and then shift weight over it, and then that knee is taking all of the weight. Let the hips, the knees, the ankles go. Use only as much effort as is required not to fall on the ground. You're like a wet noodle. Let go through the heart, let it shine, let the shoulders go. Good. Continuing, stepping the feet wide, heel toe the feet apart. Toes can be out slightly, give you a little more stability. Softening the knees, ease through the knees, not going past the toes. This is not a squat, this is more like a plie. So the shoulders stay over the hips. You might hear a little bit of noise in your knees, so take it easy. Now let the arms join. Take big, soaring circles, breaths of life into your body, being expansive and full. And then reverse it, full, draw it in. Feel this range of motion through your body. Very dynamic. Beautiful. Let your arms rise up and just float by your side. Rotate the ankles. The wrists, not the ankles, the wrists. Flip the palms up. Feel for tension in your shoulders. Turn them down. Lift one foot and turn those toes in. Lift the other foot and turn the toes parallel to the side of your mat. Check if your hips came out of alignment. Bring them back into alignment. Soften the knee. Feel the groundedness here. Feel invited to walk the feet apart a little wider. Go ahead. But check that the hips stay nice and level. The shoulders are nice and relaxed. And then just turn your gaze over the fingertips, over the knee. Warrior two. Look past the fingertips to the wall. Your hand will blur. Look to the fingertips. The world beyond you will blur. Release the back arm. Let it rest. Flip the front palm. Inhale, lets it rise over the shoulder. Exhale, support yourself gently. Easy in the sun warrior. Fullness of the breath. Every single one of these poses, especially the warrior, it's about tapping into the courage inside of you. It's inside of you. External conditions and situations just help you to connect with it. Don't wait for those moments. Come to the mat and connect with your courage inside of you right now. What does courage feel like? And then warrior. Not worrier, warrior. We're warriors, not warriors. Release that lift of the arms. Let them relax. You'll feel a lot of release there. And just reverse your feet. One toe turns in, the other turns out. Softness and comfort of the knee. Alignment, grounded. Inhale, rises to the sky. Exhale, opens up. Scan your body for tension. Try to work it out of your experience. Go in to feel your strength. Strong core, strong legs. Let your gaze just linger on your fingertips. See as the world beyond you blurs. Focus on yourself. Now look to the world. You'll blur. Come back to the fingertips. It's how far you need to see in life. Don't worry about the other stuff. Stay connected with the self, internally aware of your whole experience. Relax that back shoulder. The hand will just fall. Flip the front palm. Inhale, rises. Just bring the wrist over the shoulder with ease. It's more of a side bend than a back bend, so don't force this. Sun warrior. Feel a little off-kilter. Ground. Reach down those roots energetically into the soil, into the earth, towards the center. And then rise up towards the infinite. Duality. Courage. We're fully equipped for everything. Inhale, gently releases it. Exhale, just let it go. Lengthen the foot. Turn the toe in. Begin to take a nice deep breath as you slowly, slowly soften the knees and slide the hands down towards the ankles. Too far down? Face your elbows on your thighs. Legs need not be straight for you to feel a full hamstring extension. But we do want to feel for a full back release. That means don't hold on to the lower back and then expect the whole torso to be held up by the lower back, even if you got strong abs. Let the back go. And over time, as you root and as you rise and as you release the resistance, and I say it like that, release the resistance. Don't fight the resistance. Release it. Layer by layer. You go deeper into your body, you'll find the resistance. You've got to go down to the roots of resistance. That means you can't be on the superficial dwelling place of your life experience. You've got to go inside and go deep into hidden aspects of the self. That's the evolution of yoga. Breathe. Let the weight of your head go. Let gravity draw you down. And be kind. You've had enough. Rome wasn't built in a day. This is a journey. Have a seat. Take your deep relaxation. Or you can play with this pose. Are you feeling playful? Walk your hands forward, giving you this time to explore this wide stance. So rock up and down on the soles of the feet. Get a nice stretch and bend the knees. Maybe bend one knee and shift your weight from right to left. Feel it with ease for resistance. Walk the hands through. Drop the weight of the head. Look to the ceiling underneath. You'll grow quickly if you stay present and you breathe. You'll hinder your own growth if you're trying to force and you're judging yourself. There you go. Soften the knees, hands to the thighs if you need the support. Roll yourself up by pushing the feet, pulling into the core, stacking the vertebrae, breathing. Feeling and breathing. Support yourself. You got some little sticky places that need a pause? Take them. And then step the feet closer together, mountain pose, soften one knee, pedal. Left side to side, think about a line that you're up and down. It's a vertical. You're stretching through the toes, moving through the knees and the ankles. Beautiful. Heel toe the feet wide, toes out, knees relaxed, hands to the heart. Inhale, give. Exhale, share freely. Inhale, rises up. There's enough for everyone. Amazing abundance you can gather. Exhale brings it to your heart to replenish. Inhale, give. Exhale, share. Inhale, rises to the infinite. Exhale, comes back to earth, grounding yourself one more time. Just breathe and feel. Bow to the self. Hands to the thighs or to the knees. Easy, and one more forward bend. Once again, just like in the downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Get your butt up to the sky. Whether the knees are bent or straight, that upward rise of energy gets all of that weight off of the ankles, off of the knees. Feels those stretches in the body. It feels good. Doesn't hurt. Don't do that to yourself. Maybe turn the heels in, find a supported squat, or if it's available, you can release the bottom, the knees slowly. Stay present. Feel all of the nuances of your own experience internally to the garland or the Hindi squat. Placing the soles of the feet down. Draw into your core. Try not to dump into your hips, but you're kind of active here. And then bring your bottom down or find your way to the earth your way. You're going to stretch your legs out in front and find the staff pose. Again, here you are right where you started, pointing and flexing the feet, rotating the ankles, reversing them. Inhale, rises. Exhale, heart leads the way. Release the weight of the body over the legs. Release the weight of the head. Maybe release the weight of the arms to the earth. Stay and breathe. Where can you let go? Where are you holding on? Just take these moments. You can move about or you can find stillness. Feel for the ease, not for the struggle. Be a gentle yogi. Walk your hands in for support. Take that inhale to lift you. Use the breath. Exhale, nice and tall, walking the feet in. Hands behind the knees. Draw into your core. That means go right to the spine and draw everything in towards the spine. Toes, rest. Right here is the boat. Stay right here. Drop your shoulders, soften your jaw, pull into your core. Just let your toes hover. Stay. Maybe close your eyes. Find a little stillness. If you feel like you're going to roll, you don't want to stiffen. You just tuck your chin, curl yourself into a ball, and you'll roll. But if you're flat and you're tense, you're probably not going to roll. So you're going to have to decide to round and breathe. You roll back, and you can practice taking little rolls. Take a few. See if you can come back up and pull those deep abdominal muscles in. Now put on those brakes. Maybe you want to lift a foot or the other. Where's the struggle here? In your knees, go into your core, go into your quads, and find freedom in your knees. Sometimes we trap energy there. It's just a habit. We can undo that. We can unmake that habit. You want to hug the legs in, make you feel a little less stable, but that's okay. You're exploring. Pull into your core. Tuck it all in. Open your upper back. Maybe even lift your toes up. If you're a practice yogi, grab your ankles. Pull deeper into your belly. Go all the way in and maybe let go. However you did, thank yourself. Slide your feet forward. Flex your feet. Full satisfying inhale. Exhale, lets it all go. Down to the earth. Feel the pulls. Breathe into them. An honest, loving, compassionate conversation with the self is a wonderful byproduct of yoga. Support yourself up and realign. Shift your bottom forward. We make our way to the earth. You can use your core or use support. Deep breath in. Exhale, rounds it back, hucks the chin, uses the elbows or the legs to draw yourself down or find your way to the earth. You're on your back. Walk your feet in, one knee into the chest at a time until you have your lower back nice and snug, middle back, upper back. Tuck the chin. Feel the whole back neutralized by your weight against the earth. Compression at the core. Stretch your legs up. They may or may not come straight right over the hips. Flex the feet. Draw deep down into your belly, pressing that back flat into the earth. Open the arms to a T. Stretch them out and away. Soften and bend the left knee. Place the left foot on the earth. Soften and bend the right knee. Cross it over. So let it open up. And then rise up to the ball of your left foot or even lift it. You may want a little support. Just take your hands and guide it a little closer. This hip here and this butt cheek are going to resist. So we're not going to, once again, force the resistance. You might need to move a little bit. You might need to give a little rub, a little pat. You're feeling for a release of resistance back here. Maybe stretch the toe up, point it, flex it. Then you release that left foot down to the earth, stretch the right foot up high, and just touch the heel to the left knee. Your inhale is going to draw that right knee all the way over until it lands on the earth. Your exhale is going to reach that right arm overhead and just soften the elbow. You're in a twist. Close your eyes. Maybe your body tensed up here. Don't stay in that tensed way. Back off a little bit. Maybe stack your knees and bring them up closer to your shoulders. Find your comfortable twist. Find ease in your experience, heaviness against the earth. Long, full, satisfying cycles of breath. Reaching into the hidden aspects of the self, smoothing them out so that you feel at ease in this pose. Draw that right arm down, draw that left knee up, pull into your core, nice and strong, so you naturally just roll onto your back, retuck your chin, draw the knees in close, reach the feet up again, flex the feet, this will draw that back down to the earth. Soften and bend the right knee, place the foot. Cross the left foot over. Gently let it open, not forced. Want to lift the heel? Want to lift the foot? Go ahead. Come into that hidden space where you feel the resistance. This is the figure 4. Really nice hip opener. Stretches you through your glutes. Want to rise that toe? Go ahead. Reach it to the sky. Soften the knee, let it float back down to the earth. Reach that left foot up, let it open. Place that left heel on the right knee and just roll over onto your right side carefully. Inhale that left arm up, right over your head, stay. Exhale, you can soften the elbow. And then close your eyes and relax into the earth, into yourself. listening to your breath. Might hear a crack in your back. I just heard one in mine. It's okay. Don't be alarmed. Long, sighing, loving breaths to the self. I read that once. Your breath is like love notes to your body. Send little love notes throughout your body. Let your thoughts, if you have any, be caressing. Be kind to the self. Let your attitude be gentle, encouraging to the self. Draw that arm in. Now, that top leg, you're just going to drag it down and roll over onto your back. And here you are. Those twists have released into your bloodstream substances that are deeply calming and relaxing. It's for a reason. This is the pinnacle pose, the corpse pose. You've released the resistance in your experience, and now you get to feel as energy flows through your experience, unobstructed, freely. Adjust your body. You might need to rock your back down into the earth. You might need to walk your feet in, out to the edge of the mat, and let the knees rest. Not everyone can lay flat on their back comfortably, but over time you will, because you're going to let go and let go and let go and give everything over to the earth. Breathe. It sounds like the ocean. Listen to the breath. Let those exhales carry away and let it all go. You're glowing. Feel your light shining from within you. Feel your aura radiating around you. Clear, clean, pristine light energy. You get to stay here 5, 10, 15 minutes and let this sensation grow and grow and grow in your personal experience and spill over abundantly into your life and into your world, into your loved ones. But here, we're going to conclude our practice. When you're ready, you'll draw your feet in, your knees into your chest, and just let your back adjust and rest on the earth for a few moments, hugging yourself, feeling for the well-being. And then you'll roll over onto your right side, and you'll chill for a few moments in the fetal position. Letting your back adjust. And then you'll feel the earth and you'll feel the impulse to rise up. So you'll take a nice deep breath in and support yourself up. And as you exhale, for yourself, you'll find a comfortable seated position. Thank yourself for the self-care that only you can give. I thank you for joining us. And we hope to see you again. Please like, love, share this video, and practice every day. It's posted for you to watch at your leisure, your convenience. And then you'll touch the earth, connecting, flipping the palms. Inhale rises. Your exhale will just say the words, thank you, and you'll send gratitude out in every direction. Your palms will meet, You'll draw down to heart center. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Have a blessed day, my friends. See you.